Hi, good afternoon to everybody. Suddenly I'll be live due to the news that there are so many intermediate students are committing suicide due to the bad results. Since they did not get the results as they expected, they resort to the extreme step. They have taken a decision to end their lives. In spite of trying so many methods, so many ways, since 10-15 years, before exams, during exams, after results, at every step we have been trying our level best to stop the suicides in the society. But unfortunately, we fail to reach them. We fail to give the trust. We fail to make them confident that it's okay to fail. So our voice is not really reaching the needy. Our voice is not louder enough to reach all the needy people. With our great efforts, 1.5 decades, the government could understand, and last year they started a concept of student counselor at each and every college. And it's great that they have given the uh, training for the lecturers to take care of the issues of the students. So that is really, we must appreciate the government for taking initiative, and also for the first time since inception of Board of Intermediate 1969, the latest commissioner took a decision to give the helpline numbers. Approximately around 8 to 10 counselors they appointed with the phone numbers, so that students who have the issues, they can call up and they can share their pain or agony or disturbances or their concern with the counselors. So the concerned counselor will definitely help them to come out of their disturbances. But after the results also, the government has arranged with the numbers. That's great. But unfortunately, once again, the same old story started following once again. After seeing the results, students are jumping into the wells and they're hanging themselves, and they are resort to the all nonsense extreme situations. Really, it is very pathetic, very painful. It makes us feel terrible. That as the Durkheim, a socialist, says that the suicide is because of the bad society. When the society is ill, then only people in the society will commit suicides. We have been seeing different sections of student suicides. It may be from after 10th class, it may be after intermediate, maybe after engineering, maybe during the job, or maybe a farmer, or maybe a person who lost their finances at various sections, or maybe breakup between the lovers, or maybe a lot of trouble faced in a marriage. But ultimately they are landing up in suicides. So that indicates that we strongly we need to impress the government to bring out the life skills. That it's okay to fail, it's okay to get low marks, it's okay to not to perform well, it's okay to have less money, it's okay to lose money, it's okay to have loss at business. These are all part and parts of the life. It definitely may make you feel little disturbed, but we are here to help you. We are here to make you become comfortable with the things. And you know pretty well, this is a situation where the whole world is standstill because of the corona. And why it is not really making you, all of you, to feel that we need to adjust. We need to make things better. The whole world is working to make this society better. So, understand, the teachers, social concerned people, the parents, please take our help. If your student is really suffering with any of the issues, we are here to help you. Our numbers are all in websites. in YouTube websites, on circles. You go to the Google and ask the Google mother, it gives you the numbers. My number 9440037291. We should make the children to understand if you fail in one subject, it doesn't mean that it is failing in your life. It happens. You can see the most successful people. You take Sachin Tendulkar, you take Virat Kohli. In 2011, Virat Kohli entered into the cricket team, but Virat Kohli was not performed very well in during days, but they were removed and he gone back and started working very seriously. He learned a lot of skills and once again came back. So you should understand, there are no failures, only feedback is there. So when you write an exam, you could not get the marks as you wish. What is the feedback it is giving? It is giving that it is not sufficient enough effort to recall your memory during that particular time. So you are not able to recall the memory only that particular moment. The particular moment cannot be integrated throughout your life. Hi Ajay sir. Yes, role of high school education cannot be ruled out. Exactly. During the whole training or school system, we need to empower the child to understand. Basically, in our whole school system, we are not really teaching them how to read, how to understand, how to concentrate, what is the meaning of learning. We are not really giving these kind of basic meanings to the children. So, learning means majority of the people think that it is only by hearting. If you are able to reproduce, it is learning. But learning is not like that. Learning is which can really bring a relatively change permanent. That we call it as a learning. So, if we start working on children, what is a learning? Learning always makes them feel joyful. Learning always makes them feel empowered. Learning always makes them feel they are really growing. So, these are all kinds of things we need to tell the children that they should start enjoying. We should give a comparison observation about their own life. If you teach one dance, if they learn it, if they perform, if they execute, how they feel. If you teach a technique in a game, how you experience it when you execute it as it is and you get a good result. Same as even in education also, we must make them realize, make them understand that learning makes them better. So once we start working the students in the classroom, their observation about their growth inside, how knowledge make them feel very happy inside, that experience learning, if you can impart to the students, I strongly believe that the students can never commit suicide. So it is everybody's responsibility to take up this concept, take this message, reach everybody. If any student is around you, your house, you should tell them before results, before examinations, or when the college starts, that enjoy learning. Learning always makes you feel enlightened, make you feel happy, make you feel great, make you feel excited. So once you start making them feel, understand, definitely these kind of suicides cannot happen. As a society, we cannot afford to lose such a wonderful human beings. We must make them realize and understand that every human being born with, as for the Professor Award Garner of Harvard University, proposed a theory, multiple intelligence theory. According to him, he says that every human being born with 10 multiple intelligences. Out of these 10 multiple intelligences, every human being, lowest of the lowest, at least one intelligence will be there with every human being. So there is a reason no human being is useless. If you are unable to perform in a particular situation, that is limited to only that particular situation. It never integrated throughout life. There is nobody in the world who constantly failing. There will be only one person who can say that he is constantly failure, consistently, a person who never tries anything. Hi Ramalinga Reddy garu, nice you posed a question, sir. What is the impact on students who missed 1 or 2 marks out of 100? Yeah, this is become a major threat to our society. Even a person who scored 97, 98 marks also, people are not happy. Recently, yesterday only, I called to one of my cousin, son. He got 97% in intermediate. I said, congratulations, you really got great number of marks. The boy asking me, what is there, uncle? It is okay. It's very common. People have got more than 97. See, it means that we are not really teaching the children to the contentment what they have. Throughout my life career, I never got above 90%, frankly speaking. Even the students who are friends of me, my contemporaries around me, never got 97%. They got 60%. Very one or two got 70% in those days. Even 10th class. Different. No one. Now, even if you get 97, 96 also, people are not happy. And even if, in spite of getting good marks also, they try to write improvements. This is all happened because the education totally gone into the hands of the private sector, business sector. They are looking at this as a business. That is the reason they try to they push them to write to get at least 1 mark so that institution can be promoted that our institution is top in the state. Parents really, they are not in a position to think whether it is rational or not. Now you are making them to understand, to write even to get 1 mark more. In the future, same kind of attitude if you keep going, where he stands. So we must train. The time has come where we need to train them. It's okay to fail once. It's okay to average. You need to be dare. You need to be dare enough to be average. Either in getting marks, whether you go performance. As long as you enjoy the performance, you need to have this kind of enough courage to be average. It's very, very pathetic that losing our kids just because of bloody marks. So all of us, I request that we need to spread this momentum of reaching every intermediate student, 10th class student during the education itself. We should spread message that it's okay to fail. Give your effort. Enjoy learning. Accept the challenges. If you fail this time, you will pass next time. What is there? What happens? And also the government also has to take initiative. This has taken wonderful initiative since a long time, since last year. So what I request is that let them spread the message that there is a help is there for them. Just by giving the phone numbers in the newspapers, it may not reach. Have all the cell numbers and the colleges. Put the responsibility on the college management that every student should have the phone number of a counselor, a psychologist. People like me, there are so many people are coming forward. They came forward many number of times ready to give the help. So take the help. Give the contacts, give the links. And also there are so many lecturers came for the training. Around 2,500 lecturers, at least 500 principals. I have given training how to counsel a student. In all the private government schools, model junior colleges. In the last year, 2019 November, we have trained how to understand what is the problem with the teenagers. Why teenagers are emotional. Why children, teenagers are emotional? Because I on this platform so many times I told in the channels also. See, teenagers are emotional. We say keep on telling immature and emotional just because this brain physically it forms completely, but the neuron network is not formed in this area we call PFC, prefrontal cortex. This is the area where humans use for the rational, practical, realistic decision making area. So at the teenage it is not helpful, it will not form completely. That is the reason it will not come to their rescue, take a rational decision. So directly it goes to the limbic system, amygdala. So these are all things only is house of emotions. So immediately they resort to this emotional decision. That is the reason teenagers are very emotional. That is the reason we need to deal with them friendly, with a hope, with a non-judgmental, unbiased. Then you should open a discussion. Then they'll come and they talk. They depend. They trust us. So as elders, we are all really feel bad that we fail to extend that trustworthy society for them. That is the reason children are committing suicide. Exactly, what Ajay sir told, all the help numbers, we should make it as a permanent numbers, and you should print in the textbooks, if possible on their notebooks also. Whenever they feel they can call, or on every their ID card, you can print the help numbers. They can call them and talk to them what are the issues they are having. That's how they really develop an accessibility with the counselors and the psychologists, so that they can really share their emotionals, share their difficulties, share their setbacks, share their everything. So I demand the government, please identify the psychologists who are very accessible, who are ready to work. And this is a very, very big issue, losing the diamonds from our generation, and also committing suicide it's a threat, it is a challenge, it is slapping on our face that we fail to protect them, we fail to give the hope for them, we fail to give a trust that this society is going to accept you in spite of your failures in the examinations. Swati Lakshmi, hi, I'm fine. Hi Kura Srinivas. I appreciate people are coming on and start giving your suggestions. Hi Arna madam. Hi Ravikant, how are you? Sai Krishnadhari, Gangared sir. I appreciate Gangared sir, you came online. Madhav Krishna. Suri Murthy sir, welcome sir. Ajim sir. Srihari Trinagargar sir. Nice that today I Sudhir. Prasad sir, great to see you. Hi Anil, Gauri Sainath, okay, Ramu Yadav. I appreciate people are really coming, and I expect that Satya Paul Kumar and Pramod Chinku. Good afternoon sir. So I wish that we all, hi Sudhir, Pramod Chinku. So we all need to work to create a trust among the parent, teacher and the students that success means not losing your life. No doubt when you really perform, everybody wants that they need to perform better. Better doesn't mean that always 98%, 99%. Better means not that every time you will be getting your photo on the newspaper. It's not. Better means always try to work with yourself, and you are enjoying the learning process. You also enjoying the improvement in yourself. These all things which can make a person to believe that you is a success. Recently there was one post, I think they said that because of the too much of motivational speakers, people are committing suicide. See, the motivation is not only thing. Apart from the motivation, there is a lot of training programs are there to improve the skill. The training program, all trainers, they never teach only just motivation. They teach about the skill, how to concentrate, how to read, how to write down. There are so many motivation principle theories are there. Maslow motivation theory is there. There's always says that the basic 5 stages of human, for the safety needs, physiological needs, belonging needs, love needs, and then the self-actualization. Similarly, that is enhanced now to two stages have been enhanced. That is aesthetic needs and also cognitive needs. These are the two things the human race is growing. So that is the reason across the world different ways of departments have been emerged. So we need to tell the students that there are a lot of new professions has emerged. Just because you failed, it doesn't mean that you should not think, you should not attribute yourself you are fit for nothing. పామరు మచిలీపట్నం తల్లిదండ్రులు ఇందుకు ప్రత్యేకంగా పరోక్షంగా బాధ్యులు కూడా సార్, వాళ్ళకి కౌన్సిలింగ్ ఇవ్వాలి కదా సార్. దట్స్ ఫైన్ పామర్ గారు. సి మనం తల్లిదండ్రులకి లేనిపోని ఆశలు మనమే చూపించాము. ఇటు చదవాలా, అటు చదవాలా, 97 వస్తే 98 రావాలా, 98 వస్తే 99 రావాలా అని మనమే చెప్తుంది. చాలామంది మన 1947 తర్వాత పుట్టిన పేరెంట్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో 1950, 1960లో ఉన్న 60లో పుట్టిన పేరెంట్స్ ఇప్పుడు పేరెంట్స్కి ఉన్నవాళ్ళు, అంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ అబౌవ్ 45, 50 మధ్యలో 55 మధ్యలో ఉన్న పేరెంట్స్ పిల్లలందరూ ఇప్పుడు 21, 22 ఉంటారు. ఎంసెట్ ఎప్పుడైతే పెట్టిందో టోటల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ హ్యాస్ బీన్ కొలాప్స్డ్. ఎంసెట్ ఎప్పుడైతే వచ్చిందో అప్పటి నుంచే ప్రైవేటైజేషన్ చాలా భయంకరంగా పెరిగిపోయింది. పిల్లలందరూ హాస్టల్స్కి పోవడము, పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ మీదనే బేసేసి పనిచేయడము, మనకి ఇది ఫలానా అర్థమైందా లేదా అనే విషయం అస్సలు పట్టించుకోకుండా ఉండడం, ఏ ప్రిన్సిపల్ని ఎందుకు అప్లై చేస్తున్నామో, ఏ ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఎక్కడ ఉపయోగపడుతుందో అనే విషయాల గురించి ఎక్కడ కూడా మనం పిల్లలకి నేర్పించే ప్రయత్నం కూడా మనం చేయలేకపోవడం. దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ రియలీ కుడ్ బ్రేక్ ద సెల్ఫ్ ఎస్టీమ్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్. దాంతో పేరెంట్స్ అందరూ కూడా డబ్బులు దాన్ని ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయడం మొదలుపెట్టారు. సో పుట్టింగ్ మనీ ఆన్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ లైఫ్, the parents started thinking that is investment. If you keep investing money now, then later he'll become an engineer or a doctor or something else. He'll bring the more money in terms of dollars, in terms of rupees or dinars or riyals. ఈ రకంగా ఆలోచించడం అనేది మనకి 1980s నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయింది. 77లో ఎంసెట్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు. అప్పటి నుంచి ఇంకా ఈ జబ్బు స్టార్ట్ అయింది. క్యాథరిన్ కాటి, విజేందర్ రెడ్డి. So, I strongly believe that we all, as a group, as the members of the society, continuously we should knock the government. చాలామందికి తెలియాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ప్రభుత్వాలు ప్రజల బాగు కోసమే పనిచేయవు. No government will absolutely seriously work only for the betterment of the people. Governments really don't know what is the betterment of the people. People has to demand, people has to raise the voice that these are the things which we need. Then only government will listen. Just recently, you might have seen during the corona, during the lockdown, you could see thousands, lakhs of people who are walking on the streets in the scorching sun, reaching their destinations, but the government never come forward to help them, to feed the people who are walking on the roads, at least to arrange the vehicles. Somebody been to the court and get the order and insist the government to arrange the trains and buses to travel, to reach them to their destinations. This you should understand. Nirbhaya Act, how it came. RT Act, how it came. Education Act, how it came. These are all just because people demanded. Even in Board of Intermediate also, the counseling process did not come just like that. There's a great amount of the effort was there. People like me, all people started demanding, started talking. Wherever any platform or anything started working on the suicide about the students, they all raised. Then officers, politicians started listening to that. And then the idea of introducing the counseling started. The governments are totally behave as if they are in the deep slumber, as if they really don't know exactly the problem. Because I have a personal experience, for the past 15 years, I met number of MLAs, number of ministers, number of IAS officers, policy makers, but they never, even last time also, before this second TRS government, the first TRS government, our cadence here was the education minister. We went to him, we given representation, at least arrange phone numbers for helping, helpline numbers so that children can call and resolve their issues. They care of food for it. So there is a very serious disturbance should appear for the government, then only they come forward and to do something. Last year also why it happened? Because the government was held responsible for the suicides. Because of the wrong results, because of wrong results they have given. At least the name has come out that government is responsible for the suicides. Then government wanted to make themselves give a best presentation that no, we are very sincere government. It is not our problem. It is not our fault. Just to wipe it off that fault, that bad propaganda, they listen to our plea, our request. Then they arrange the lecturers training program. So that will be the attitude of the governments. So it is our society. They are our children. Let us not wait that somebody will come and help them. We need to come forward. Civil society is always ready to take up the responsibility to help wherever the government thinks that it is their limitation. No, it is my personal experience that government always have limitations. As individual, we are more powerful, at least in helping the people. See, I have seen many a times. During 1916, 1915, 1914 to 1916, there are a lot of suicides of farmers who were there. Hundreds of suicides taken place. I requested, I plead the government. I met the then Agriculture Minister Pocharan Srinivas Reddy. I met Principal Secretary Parthasarathi. I met all Principal Secretaries, MPs, MLAs. None of them could do anything to stop the suicides. At least they were not having dare to reach the farmers to console them. That was the limitations they are having. But as an individual, I really take pride that we visited so many districts. We visited Medak district, we visited Adilabad, we visited Nalgonda, various places. We organized seminars. Fortunately, those areas, some of the collectors really responded positively. RDOs responded positively. And the farmer community leaders responded positively. And they helped me in organizing the building the self-confidence among the farmers. I addressed more than 10,000 farmers at different pockets. The small groups, 100, 200, 100, 200, reached very remote places in these districts. So this is the status of the government. So let us not totally depend only on the government. Government has some limitations. Maybe the bureaucracy limitations or the rules and regulations, what they made, they have limitations. I really not interested to talk about it. But what I request all of us is that the time has come where we need to reach out to the people. Still, time is there to protect the children. So whoever you have, wherever you have, I request all of you start doing some programs on this FB Live or TV channels or any other channel, YouTube channel. Let us spread ourselves that we are here to help you. Take our help. Don't commit suicides. It's okay to fail. Nothing wrong in failing. Nothing wrong in less marks. Nothing wrong in, postpone your studies for next year. What makes a difference? If you have life, you can do wonders. And your intelligence is not a measurement by the marks. You know pretty well. This generation, this young people now using more online, more of mobiles in network just because of the corona. So let us spend and spread the message. You can also pass on my numbers to all. So many people are ready to help them. So I wish that all the people who are online, please take my suggestion and go take my number or give your numbers, at least to talk to them. Tell them. Share your experience as a failure. Nothing wrong in failing. Failing is there are no failures. Only just feedback. It gives a feedback. Take the feedback and improve yourself, and once again give it back, and you can definitely improve yourself. Hi Srinivas, Devidat sir. Hi Vasishta, Raghuchandra Rao. So it is our collective responsibility to protect our kids. We have to come forward and take the help from your friends and pass on our numbers. Reach out. If you just look around, maybe you know some of the friends, kids are might write in the intermediate examinations. Now the MSET and NIT and IIT exams, JEE, all exams are going to come. So we must be very vigilant and alert. Anyone who really feels very bad, I already announced my number, so let them send their queries to my WhatsApp number. I definitely respond and I definitely call to them. So thank you very much, sir, for your concern, and you whoever come onto the online and given their support and solidarity. And the same thing that I also request, please share this video on your timeline so that it can reach us all your friends, so that my number is also spread to them, so that they can talk to me. Let us not lose even a single student just in the pretext that I got less marks, just with the pretext that I failed, just pretext that people around me may make fun of me, just pretext that parents may feel bad. No problem, let them feel bad for a moment. If they let them feel bad. They feel bad not because of your performance, they feel bad just because of the way in which they think. You understand this? If somebody is getting angry because of your performance, it is not because of you, because of the way in which they look at the people. Their thought process only making them feel anger or angry or getting into aggression, whatever it may be. Hi Sandeep, Vivek, Sumati ma'am, Vasishta. This topic is needed of the hour, sir. Thank you very much for taking up this issue. This is Vasishta. We have been always on this issue since 1.5 decades. Honestly. Deepak. So I request all of you, please share this video, reach each and every person who are in the corner, let them reach that we are here to help them, here to talk to them. We spend time. My phone never be on switch off mode, even in the nights also. Sometimes I receive calls even in the midnight around 2 o'clock, but still I talk. So we are always ready to help the people. So please share this video on your timeline so that we can help the many more students. So let us spread the movement that it's okay to fail. Once you are failing, it indicates that maybe you are more creative in this structured system is not compatible to you. That is the reason you might really in a structured system you are performing very low. And that is giving the feedback that you need to work more and more so that you can get the performance as per you want. Don't think that success means 98%, success means 99%. Success means not. Whatever you read, whatever you do, start experiencing, start learning, experience the wisdom of learning, and then that makes you feel happy. That is a success. So have a great time. Bye bye. I am finishing this live.